Macros versus function. Macros and function, the key idea is same, but the functionality or the way they are taken care in C are different, or the compiler. Okay. First of all, they are like functions, but some differences there. When we find the macro, the lines in the macro, they are simply replaced. There is no passing of the control. But in function call, the control is passed to a function with certain arguments, or maybe no argument. Some calculation or operations are performed, and then we come back. This control is given back to your main program. So when to use macros and when to use a function, or you can say use macro with arguments. Macro with arguments is essentially equal to the function. Macro will make your program faster, it will but increase your program size, because hash defined pre-processing is very fast, but what you have after hash defined, that it will be replaced in your program, so that increases your program size. But the function will make your program smaller and compact. So if you use macro 100 times in a program, then 100 times or more, any number of times, I'm just saying an example, 100 times, that source code will be replaced. Means that source code from the above hash defined line will be taken and will be placed inside your source code. That will increase your program size. But in function, this does not happen. Even if the function is called say 100 times different places, it will take the same amount of space in the program, because there is only one function you have made. There is only passing of the control. Okay. But when you talk about function, as we have learned about that, we transfer the control, and transferring the control and getting back, because we use stack there, we use various background activities. So this will make your program slow, and this gets avoided with macros, because this just expand and it will add to your source code before compilation. Okay. So what is the story moral? If the macro is simple and sweet, it makes our program, or you can see we have a shorthand here, and this avoids the overheads which are actually associated with function calls. As I suggested, we use stack there. But if we have a fairly, say, large macro, then, and we want to use this very often, large macro is not advisable. So we need to replace it with the function. It's better to write function here.